So about a week or 2 weeks ago, depending on when I post this video, it was Steam Next Fest, a celebration of upcoming games, bunch of demos. Yeah, here we are. So I'm gonna have to say that yes, I did record this late at night or early morning, I believe, and I didn't really mind the settings of my mic, so it may sound off, and I may not be focusing on commentary during my old footage of me testing out all of these demos and all of that. So I'll maybe interject as myself whenever I feel that it needs a little bit more context. But yeah, first game's up is Oddsparks.
Well, yeah, I'm recording this like late, late. So if I sound tired, then I definitely am. So the first game, just realized that I haven't introduced the game. So the first game I found was Oddsparks Automation. So I played a lot of Factorio. I played a lot of Satisfactory as well. So yeah, sometimes just after work, you kind of just wanna, I don't know, on my end, I turn my brain off and then just automate and just like min-max macro efficiently and all of that. So yeah. Show me the automation. I don't know what that is. Why is there a ping here? Did I ping that accidentally? Looks like I pinged that. Why do I have? Oh, it's that.
So yeah, here Oddsparks is, as I've mentioned, it's similar to Satisfactory and Factorio and all of that. But in terms of tech tree, I believe what I'm showing right now is how you unlock the new tech through quests and the rewards, such as the advancements. It's presented in a different way, but it's just similar with how I see it in terms of Satisfactory, where you just collect the needed ingredients or the needed materials and send it off to the space elevator.
A field spawning? It looks like a spider. Oh god, it is a spider. With wings. I'm not sure I want to have that ingrained into my brain. It has a little bit of that early game feel from Satisfactory, but the preamble to it is kind of slow. First into life. Stumpy Spark. Okay, I think I can get one here. Just like crafting it. And I can start by automation. Can I move you? I think I can move you. I want to move you. I have to throw them. Okay.
Now, with the automation already running and me already seeing how the base system works, I started to explore the systems basically and, try to expand and all of that, try to see the limits of the demo, which I did, and it ended pretty well. Although, at a certain point, I did soft lock myself by accidentally dismantling the main resource gathering buildings while I had the full inventory, and for some reason it was a bug and one of the key components there, which I couldn't get immediately, didn't enter my inventory and was lost into the void. So that ends the demo for Oddsparks, and now we're off to the next one, which is Wake Runners.
I'm not sure if it's point and click or... Oh, it is point and click. Wait, why is there... Oh, okay. Sliding. Okay, you can use arrow keys. Wait, arrow keys? Arrow keys? Not the VSD? I'm gonna have to change this. Oh, it's movement based. There seems to be momentum.
I really was engaged in terms of the tutorial, and it was nice. It showed the pace of the possible pace of the combat and the speed at which you can move around, but I kind of felt that the camera was too near. I did check the settings at one point, didn't see anything that could increase the view distance of the camera to make you see farther and all of that. And even though if you pan your mouse to the edge, it doesn't really move it that far, so you couldn't really peek forward that much or even peek around you that well. But after the tutorial, we hit a snag. So yes, I did mention that I was doing this on, I think, the second to last day of Steam Next Fest. So these kinds of multiplayer games that really require matchmaking may have already died down. So I guess that was one of the faults. But yeah, after 5 minutes, couldn't really find the match. So I was scouring the menus, and well, even then, apparently there was already monetization on the game. So yeah, it really dropped off in terms of my interest bar at that point. And then we have Welcome to Paradise. It's an isometric, I believe. Yeah, that's what you call it. Isometric survival game, but with RPG elements. It honestly plays similar to how early Diablo was. It has a skill tree. It has pretty decent combat.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. That's a feel good. There you go.
It has crafting. It has base building. And you can also control some zombies. And there's that interesting but intimidating expert mode in terms of the zombie AI, or sorry, the Zombot AI.
Oh my god.
But yeah, overall it was a fun game. It's still on my list, but I would like a few more facets on where I can customize my build and make it my own.
This is Dungeon Stalker. So now they have followed in the vein of Dark and Darker, which is now an extraction dungeon crawling type of style. I didn't really get to play Dark and Darker, but I wanted to try it. Ever since those issues cropped up, didn't have the opportunity to. But yeah, I do like Next Fest and early access games every so often because I want to try and see if my tastes change with the coming times. So it's not really my cup of tea, but I do at least put an effort to try these kinds of genres in games. So yeah.
So the main gameplay loop of these kinds of games, the extraction shooter, the dungeon crawling, the Dark and Darker, the Escape from Tarkov, is fight and loot and escape. They kind of mix it up with some of these by adding unlockables via passives, new skills, I guess new characters when they fully release this. And so what I'm doing right now, I guess, in terms of the footage is I'm doing the PvE only portion, which you can apparently do three times a day. Like with the current game mode, it's collecting adventure marks, I believe, from dead adventure zombies, which are these things and those things. And then you just gotta escape in the blue portal. I was getting used to it. I started whacking heads, getting the loot, whacking more heads, getting more loot, and then surviving. So I was confident going into a PvP match. And within the first, I guess, 3 minutes, I already found my first enemy.
Oh, flashbang.
feeling the satisfaction of beating another player, I attempted to fight this gargoyle, which I spent so much time only to figure out that he is way too tanky for me, and I just locked him in the previous room so I could loot the body. But
And she had nothing.
then in the same match, I found another one, tried to fight them, got aggroed by a skeleton.
Oh, I died. Wasn't looking. No. He just walked away. Okay. Yes, we're doing that. Oh, wait, is that the exit?
Now, I'm
I
basing
don't know what
this
the arrow
on my
is.
knowledge of battle royales,
Yes, it seems
at
to be
least
this
with
way.
this UI. Now, this reminds me that, or
Understand
this
that.
tells me that the arrow is me, the chevron is me, and the yellow thing on the right is telling me if I'm close to the exit. Because, you know, the exit is the main end goal. You have to exit. Apparently, that's not the exit. So I spent a couple more minutes just running around, figuring it out, and then deciding to follow the arrow on the map itself. Yeah, I may look into this more when it releases, or when I guess an alpha or closed beta test happens.
Yeah, this one's a roguelike, top-down roguelike shooter. So, roguelike, top-down. Don't think of this as a looter shooter.
Yeah, I don't think I should go much into detail about Gatekeeper. The footage pretty much is self-explanatory. I did mention at the start that it's a roguelike. Gives off Risk of Rain feels, be it 1 or 2, and it's pretty much straightforward in what it wants you to do. The visuals are nice, and honestly, that's pretty much it from me. I'ma just leave this running for a bit and say, hey, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you want me to do more of this, hopefully when the next fest comes out, I'll pick a few more games, or if you have recommendations, do let me know, and I'll most likely play it by the end of the event or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you have other suggestions, feel free to comment down below, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.